What's going on, guys? Shane here with another Fight Tips quick tip. So today we're talking about 5 ways to avoid a fight. And I'm talking about if you're walking down the street to the bus stop, or if a bully challenges you at school, how to verbally diffuse it or avoid it completely. All right, so the first one is this. Be aware of your surroundings. And yes, I know you've heard this before, but let's actually break this down. What does it mean? It means if you're walking down to the bus stop, you know if there's someone behind you or in front of you or to the sides of you, okay? You don't have your music blasting at high volume because you want to be able to hear everything that's going on. You know exit strategies no matter where you're at. Okay, so a great way to do this is if you're at a train stop, a bus stop, stand with your back to a pillar, okay? Not in a corner. You're in a corner and someone approaches you, you got nowhere to go. They got you trapped, all right? But if you're at a pillar, someone comes up to you, you step out to the side and you got an exit right there, all right? Also, too, with your back, no one's going to sneak up behind you. You keep your head on a swivel, as they say, and you can scan to see if there is any potential threats, all right? So that's the first one, be aware of your surroundings. The next one is if there is someone who looks like a potential threat, don't make eye contact. However, don't look down either. You look down, I look scared, I look nervous, I look like an easy target. But if I'm standing like this, good posture, with my eyes looking forward, directly past a potential threat, right? I'm not looking at them, but I'm looking just past them, and I've experimented with this before. They almost wait for you to make eye contact, and then that'll be a chance for them to say, what are you looking at? But if you never do, if you never make the eye contact, you look like you're reading the bus schedule past them, it's a great way to throw them off, all right? And then you can go to a different area to where they're not gonna bother you. Okay, so that's the first one. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't make eye contact with anyone. Next one is this. So let's say someone does challenge you at school. Let's say an attacker does approach you. You want to be able to verbally diffuse the situation, to talk them down. So things to say if someone's bullying you at school is, look, dude, we don't have to be friends, but I don't want to fight you. Right? And you say this confidently. You don't say this with your voice cracking. You don't look scared. You don't look intimidated, but you're also not threatening them. Right? So you're confident but polite. When you say these things, you want to try to catch them when they're by themselves and you're by yourself, right? Because if you go in with 5 dudes behind you, then they're going to be like, damn, I'm ready to fight because these guys are going to jump me. And if they're in front of 5 of their friends, they're going to try to impress them. Instead, try to catch them when you're alone, and when they're alone, just communicate. So communication is key in any relationship, right? All right, so they're the first 3. Drop your ego is number 4, right? So call the cops. Tell an adult, tell a teacher, right? Oh, that's a pussy thing to do, people will say. Well, guess what? You don't risk physical injury. You don't risk going to jail. You don't risk getting kicked out of school. What's more important to you? Your face or that? What's most important is getting home safe to your family at night, right? And making sure that you have a good life. Think about it. Really think about it, okay? And then the last one is yell, scream rape, scream fire. Some people have said that's better than scream and rape because people want to come see. If someone screams rape, people will turn and run away. Call the cops, just make as much noise as possible, draw attention. So if this is out on the street, if this is at school, teachers will come, people will come help, cops will come, all right? Be safe, guys. That's what it's all about, all right? Self-defense is just being aware, having the proper mindset. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so you can get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips. Self-defense for the underdogs.